This segment brought to you by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
USDA quality grades focus on those little flecks of fat in beef. First estimated by humans, and now computer videos, more technology is on the horizon.
Marbling is a major component, obviously, of the USDA grading system, aimed at ensuring the eating qualities of beef. I use the analogy of potatoes in that asking the crowd if anyone likes potatoes, and when they raise their hand, we indicate, well, you actually probably really like butter that we put in the potatoes, because marbling serves a lot like butter in potatoes in that it provides flavor, juiciness, and tenderness to beef products. So beef by itself, or lean protein, actually isn't all that desirable in flavor until you add those levels of marbling to it.
We've known that for years, and the first official grading system began almost 100 years ago. But as good as they were, human graders were subject to some human error.
Camera grading systems for quality grade have been approved since 2006. In that time, we've been able to add consistency to the grade on a national basis.
The modern systems calculate yield, ribeye area, quality grade, and marbling score in the blink of an eye, using data from the millions of pixels in a digital image. But even that seems like yesterday compared to the latest thing.
Rapid evaporative ionization mass spectrometry takes the molecular fingerprint or chemical fingerprint of the meat product by actually cooking it or heating it partially in a rapid sense and then measuring the smoke or the vapor off of that meat, which gives us that chemical signature.
Imagine, just smell meat cooking and name the volatile fatty acids, amino acids, and protein components to differentiate each side of beef. These machines are working on some lines today. A system with more past than future is that of yield grading, with 1 for the leanest to 5 for the fattest carcass.
Yield grade serves as an estimate of red meat yield or edible portion in carcasses. We've seen our industry evolve really away from official yield grades in beef. Part of the reason for that is the debate as to whether it's accurate. What we know is that as a whole, that system does work to differentiate large differences in yield. However, we also recognize that it doesn't work perfectly well on an individual animal basis.
They still figure into many grid payments for finished cattle, and there are ways to minimize the discounts.
One of the things that we can do to actually reduce the incidence of yield grade 4 and 5 is to improve genetics for marbling. A big part of the reason that we feed cattle to a level of yield grade 4 or maybe even 5 is to increase the likelihood of marbling in the ribeye. So if we improve genetics that allow for us to do that at an earlier lean point, then certainly we help to eliminate some of those 4s and 5s.
Werner says the quality grade increase in the last dozen years is thanks to committed producers, backed by researchers who keep exploring how to measure and make beef more meaningful to consumers. That drives demand for more of the best. I'm Bob Cervera.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com. Watch Ag AM in Kansas online at agaminkansas.com. Watch Ag AM in Kansas online at agaminkansas.com.